This is the right side lying left glute med with TFL inhibition from Postural Restoration Institute. The purpose of this is to shut off the compensatory internal rotators of the left side and kick on the genuine internal rotators of the left side, which is that anterior glute med muscle. So to set up for this, we have a box up against a wall, and you can use anything that's really sturdy that you can get into this position and push into that thing, and it's not going to move. So we have a 90-degree bend at the hip here-ish. It can be a little bit less than that, but generally we want to be in this position. And we want our knees bent at 90 degrees as well. And what we're gonna do to start is just do a little tuck of the hips. So a little posterior pelvic tilt. And then we're going to lift the left knee up to the level of the left hip. And now what we're going to do is push the left hamstring literally into this object and push the right knee down into the floor. Maintaining that, he should feel the muscles in the back of his thigh engage, so the left hamstring should engage. Now what we're going to do is turn the toes down to the floor very slightly, and then as Trevor exhales through his mouth, he's going to lift up. As he inhales, he's going to drop that leg down, just the shin, with this thigh staying in the same place right there. He's going to stay within the limits of what he's capable of doing, and if he's doing it well, he should feel the muscle on the back side of his hip engage. So we have the TFL right here, which is that muscle which is kind of directly beneath this bone right here in your hip. It should be posterior to that, right here, instead of right here. If he's feeling that along with his left hamstring, then that's a great sign he's doing it right. For some people, they're gonna really struggle to feel that anterior glute med as opposed to the TFL on this activity, or they just won't feel anything. If that's the case, you can play around with being in less hip flexion or less hip bend. So you can take something like a mat, put it against that object. So now you need less hip bend. And now you can just go through the same exact thing. So lift that left knee up to the level of the hip and then go through it. The most common mistake in this activity is people will forget to maintain pressure into the floor with their right knee or pressure into the box with their left thigh. So make sure you maintain a constant pressure down here. The other thing is that people will lift this leg too high and they'll end up compensating through their hips. So only lift that heel towards the ceiling as much as you can without side bending here or having this thigh rotate. So for some people, it's only going to be about 10 degrees. Other people, it could be up to 30 degrees. So just make sure you're staying within your range of motion.